Hello everyone, I am BP31 and today we have more Super Mario Odyssey Triple Bingo. We got Marlin37 versus Briguy. Joining me today in the commentary booth is Bob Loves Cheese. How are you doing today?
Doing quite well. I just finished commentating another match, so I'm going back to back. Getting a lot of commentary time in.
Great stuff, great stuff. So, jumping right into this, already in Cap Kingdom, only part of the run that's basically guaranteed to be any percent up to a specific point. It only really changes at the end of the Frog Room, where you have the option to get a life apart, and then after exiting the Frog Room, you probably want to grab the checkpoint up top, and then after that, that's when the routes start getting interesting. So, during that time, want to take a little bit of a look at the board?
Yeah, and this board is the one that they will be using. There's no delay or anything, so we can see it right at the start, fortunately. Right off the bat, I see two pretty big goals, 20 moves from sub-areas and 18 moves from sub-areas. That could be, potentially, something to be paired well together.
Yeah, for sure. Generally, that's a lot, but Metro has a lot of fast sub-areas, and there's some pretty fast sub-areas throughout the route. You're going to get 6 along just doing any percent, so 18 and 20 aren't the greatest goals. However, when they have synergy like they do here, we could end up seeing a route with both of those. But
yeah, and if you see a lot of just other goals, and like for moon goals in other kingdoms, they can go pretty well. Like 28 moons in Wooded, you'll be getting quite a few sub-area moves with that, but doesn't look like to be the greatest for this board.
Yeah, Wooded has Flooded Pipeway and Shards in the Fog, which are very fast, and then there's also 2 other pretty good sub-areas in Wooded, so if that ends up being in the route, then could end up synergizing pretty well. So, looking for the Snow Seaside options on this card. Generally, you want to avoid Snow Seaside if possible, but of course, there could end up being a fast Snow Seaside route. But we got Outfit Door and Snow, 40 Regional Seaside,
and then 4 Ground Pound and Seaside.
Yep. So not going to be a lock. 3 will never be a lock, I don't think. Yeah,
I don't think so.
So that's always nice. Probably going to be avoiding those kingdoms then. But now looking for the Metro goals, there's 5 music notes, Captain Toad Metro, 25 regional coins Metro, plant 5 seeds. So yeah, probably going to end up at least going Metro Kingdom. So
there's also 4 music notes. So yeah, if there's 4 and 5, that's pretty good to go for.
Column 4 doesn't look too bad at first glance, and then pairing that, never mind. The 4 music notes column also will have Snow Seaside, so that actually isn't as great as it looks. But
yeah,
unfortunate. But
it's like we're seeing both runners go for the Cascade regional goal right off the bat.
Yeah, Cascade regional is really fast. So
yeah, there are a couple in sub areas, so it can be a little slow, but if you have to get other stuff with it, it's not bad.
Yeah. The 9 moons from Nuts is a really nice center square because in the normal any percent route with Tree and Spiritless, you're going to get 9 anyway, so that's a really good goal. And if you have 28 moons from Wooded, then you can end up getting even more and not have to go out of your way at all. So pretty good center square. Top left, bottom right. It's good except for the 8 outfits.
Yeah, that's always kind of slow. Just not even having to just get the coins, just having to go to the shop and get them.
Yeah.
I guess it could pair well if you're trying to get a bunch of regionals, because you're just getting the regionals anyway, but it's typically not the greatest goal.
So Briguy heading into Dino Skip. Very nice jump, making it no issues. That's probably actually one of the better ones I've seen.
Yeah.
Could have definitely made that without a cap throw, so nice. Marlin getting some purples, probably just getting them a little bit before the brood fight. That way he has a little bit more comfort later on. But Briguy may be a little bit more comfortable with the regional route, so not getting not going out of his way for as many. Oh, Marlin choking a little bit on Dino Skip, unfortunate, but hopefully going to get it second try.
There he goes. Yeah.
Row 2 doesn't look too bad, especially if you end up going for top left, bottom right, because if you get 50 regional coins in Wooded, that's not too far away from 60, and then 60 you can afford 2 costume sets. And then 35 regional coins in Sand obviously pairs well with a nice costume set, so top left, bottom right, and then row 2 could work together pretty well.
And you're getting you're having to purchase the moon, so you'll need to be going to shop anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So pretty good stuff. This board, it doesn't look that bad at first glance, but the goals are spread out in a kind of way that's not ideal. So
yeah, the goals itself aren't that bad, but how they're placed kind of makes it kind of crappy.
Yeah. So I'm guessing Briguy's never mind. Oh, I thought there was a 25 regional coin square, but looking like it's actually 45.
Yeah, so that means you'll have to get all of them outside, and then there's regionals in 2 different sub areas, right? So
no, it's just the
just the one.
Yeah.
Well, then you could potentially skip this. So just everything outside.
Yep. There's 4 in there, and then they can afford to miss 1 of the ones up top. So there's actually 3 regional coins at the very top of Cascade. So generally you do Dino Skip to get those, but Briguy going around the kingdom instead, and not going to the sub area, so he'll have to get up top at some point if he's going for the 45. But
he could do the rib jump. Which
yeah, true.
Either rib
Marlin
jump or
going up top now.
Oh, nope. Maybe not. Yeah, so it looks like he's doing Dino Skip. Definitely a bit easier than rib jump, especially if you haven't done it before.
Yeah, and Briguy now going back to the Dino. So I'm noticing now that row 4 has 60 regional coins wooded. So that would, with the idea I was mentioning earlier, that would work pretty well, although it does have 18 sub-area moves, which isn't that great. But the rest of the goals in those lines work really well together. So could be seeing that. The 90 moons total, in any percent by Metro, you're going to get 75. If you just do the bare minimum. So you're going to get 12 extra in Wooded Kingdom if you get the 28 Moons Wooded goal, and then you just need 3 more from there. So could be seeing something with that. Marlin missing 3 purple coins from the outside. Not entirely sure which ones he missed, but
it could have been the ones near the chain shop at the start. I don't know if he got those.
True. He backtracked after opening the Rock Moon. He backtracked a little bit, so maybe, but there's none in here, and he got the 3 up top.
So maybe I wonder if he knows about the sub area ones and he'll just go in there, or if he just thinks they're all in the overworld. I mean, he can't pull up the cheat sheet if he hasn't already.
Yeah, but the cheat sheet isn't
just trying to eye it.
So Briguy, with the square he's marked 45 regionals in Cascade, he could be going for column 2 or row 1. So probably not going for row 1 because that contains a seaside goal. But of course we'll have to see. But a sign he might be going for row 2 is if he goes over and plants 1 or 2 seeds. So keep an eye out.
Unfortunately, it looks like Marlin has given up on his regional coin goal and is heading off to sand. So he'll have to reroute, looks like.
Yeah, and Briguy blowing past a whole bunch of fast regional coins in the town, so likely not going for 35 regionals in sand goal or potentially the 8 costume sets goal, but that's tougher to determine.
Yeah, sand has a lot of really quick regionals just in the town.
Yeah, so, there's 20, like right in the town area, there's 20 really fast ones, but everywhere else, they're pretty out of the way. So the 35 regionals in sand is a good goal, but when it gets to 45 and 50, they're pretty daunting because you generally want to go to sub areas for those or get world peace.
It looks like Briguy is going for the atop the highest tower moon. So
a little bit of a spoiler, but
yeah, but
we can tell where he's going right now. So
yeah, because there's no real other reason to go in the tower. Oh, he does get the bullet bill jump, which is a lot more difficult than it looks. So that means he's either going with that goal. He's either going for column 4 or row 5. I'd imagine out of those, it'd probably be row 5, but he didn't plant any seeds either.
Well, row 5 also has seaside. He could be going for, I guess, kind of column 2, column 4, row 4, because that combines the 50 regional coins and 60 regional coins in Wooded. It has 18 moons from sub areas and 20 moons from sub areas. 4 moons only 5 music notes moons, but 90 regionals, 90 moves total, and 28 in Wooded. So that's pretty good overall. And is that a night metro finish? No, it's a day metro finish. Okay, because of the plant 5 seeds total. So have to see whether he decides to do sub areas and notes moons. So, or he could be going for the seaside finish. We don't know yet. If you are going for 5 moons from music notes by seaside, though, you can only miss 1. And the slowest of those is probably the Jaxi Ruin sub-area. So we'll have to see what he decides to do with that. Marlin using some clock manip to get fast seed moon.
It looks like Briguy went out of his way to get just about all of those coins in the Sphinx room, so I'd imagine that just confirms he's going for either probably the 8 full costume sets.
True.
And now it's also going for one of the seeds in sand. So looks like
Yeah, if he's choosing to end in seaside, then the inlet seed is really fast for the plant 5 seeds total goal. And you're the 40 regionals total will probably take you around to where Dory is, so you can buy an outfit there. So decent stuff there.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see somebody go for seaside regionals, because that's something you don't see too often. Because usually that's just people don't feel too comfortable going for seaside purples just because of how little it comes up in a good route.
Yeah, seaside purples aren't incredibly out of the way but they can be hard to know where they are because while they're basically everywhere underwater, they're underwater. So it can be really annoying to find where they all are because it's such a massive kingdom that even though they're all over the place, I don't think there's any in sub areas except for the deep underwater passageway or something. But
yeah, I think that might be it. But it also pairs pretty well with the ground pound moons in seaside. just because ground pound moons are kind of all over the place. Same with the regionals, so those two
Yeah,
goals fit pretty well together.
I generally like to couple regionals with ground pound moons because there's quite a few regional coins over by the back canyon area, and the back canyon area has a ground pound moon of its own, and it also is really close to what the waves left behind, another ground pound moon. So
yeah, it just fits really well together.
Yeah, and then of course Rumble Room is really close to 3 regionals, right above it. So pretty good. So Briguy, getting his first notes moon.
It's like Marlin has gone for reverse Jaxie, which, well, he made it. He almost died. So I'm assuming he also wants to go for the call 3 Jaxies call Jaxie from 3 stands, like Briguy is going for.
Yeah, likely the case. But Briguy exiting sand. No extra moons here, so maybe a 90, maybe no 90 moons total. Hard to say right now, but
well, if he is finishing in Seaside, he could get something there as well.
Yeah, very true. But again, the only larger moon goal on the board is the 28 moons wooded, and you're going to exit Metro with 75, as I said earlier. So those 12 that you get extra on wooded will get you 87. And Sand has some pretty fast moons on the way, especially with all how Briguy went all over the place a little bit. So
yeah,
maybe would have wanted to get some, but could be some faster ones in Lake, for instance. So too early to tell. Starting off with some regionals. And now Briguy going for the Notes Moon. So that's going to be his second Notes Moon of the route. He needs to get the 2D Lake Notes Moon to complete 5 if he's going for that. Marlin struggling a little bit with regional coins again. Couldn't quite get it done when in Cascade, and now trying to figure out where 35 are, just entering the bullet sub area a little bit ago for the 6 purple coins. But hopefully he'll be able to get all 35 he needs.
Yeah, regionals are tough, and if you haven't like practiced or watched too much bingo, or I guess all moons would work too, but all right, more 100%. But if you just haven't seen where they are, it's kind of tough. They've definitely placed them in a way that it's difficult to try to just grab them all quickly.
For sure. Not expecting to see any late clip here, just because there's not any need for chess moons or warp painting moons, but you never know.
You just do it for the flex.
Yeah, for sure. Not going for it. It's not really surprising, but let's see. If he gets Lake Peace, I don't know. Yeah, too early to tell anything.
Yeah. Looks like Marlin is also buying costumes for the 8 costume goal. Or maybe he's just doing that for the moon, or probably both. No, he didn't change in the costume. Never mind. But he did buy the cheap, whatever, the 15 regional coin costume.
Did you notice if I'm pretty sure Marlin got the moon from Wooden Crate in Sand Kingdom? Did you notice if Briguy did?
I'm pretty sure he did, because I noticed he kind of like threw Cappy at the crate once or twice, and then he stopped himself, and I'm pretty sure he got it on his return visit when he jumped off the tower down towards it.
And if he didn't, he can always get the one in Metro Kingdom. So
Yeah, it's not too bad.
a little bit of time loss, but not too bad.
It's like Marlin could potentially be going for that atop the highest tower as well.
Yeah, and
Just
his
because
bonus
he's
getting
in the tower right now.
Yep, there's 35 regionals for him and 10.
Yep, he managed to find them all.
And here's 30 in Lake for Briguy, as well as a Crate Moon. And is this going to be the end of Lake for him? Nope,
Yeah.
heading to the shop, but probably for an outfit.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Briguy did not mark off the wooden crate on his bingo board, so maybe he didn't get the one in sand.
Yeah, maybe not.
Or he could have just forgotten. But
so if he decides to, if either runner decides to finish in Seaside, 5 costumes are available with yellow coins by then, but you have to make your way over to the Seaside shop, obviously, and you need 1,000 coins at that time if you don't want to buy a moon, if you want to get 5 costumes off the bat. So that's a lot of hint arts you need to be keeping track of, and just coin stacks in general. So got to manage your coins pretty well.
Yeah, luckily there are quite a few pretty easy to get hint arts.
Yeah.
You know, like there were the 2 in sand that are pretty easy to get. It's or again the 1 in town, and then there's the other
2
one
in
underneath
Metro.
Yeah.
The Metro ones are incredibly fast. And then Lost is really good as well. And then if you can do the Cloud strat, then it's loses literally no time to grab that one. And if you miss the Cloud strat, then just doing it just getting the hint art and then doing the backup strat, it only loses 3-ish seconds, I believe. So that's also a really fast one. So it looks like Briguy just blowing right past the Bunny Moon. Interestingly, that pairs really well with the Rock Moon in basically every single category. So
Yeah,
probably going to come back for it later.
if he is going to buy more costumes from the shop with regionals, then it kind of makes sense. But still, he went right by it. I think maybe he just missed it and just thought I'll get it later.
Yeah. So, or he could actually be going for the 9 Nut Moons, and he might not need it with what he's routing potentially, but that seems rather unlikely because you do need 7 more moons still, and then 4 of those will come from the story, assuming he defeats Spirit. So he'll still need 3 more after, but that'll be his 2nd Nut Moon. Here's the 3rd.
Yeah, just about every Nut Moon in Wooded is really fast. There's one that's available pre-Spewer that's not very fast, and that's not really gotten in any category or any
over the Cliff's Edge. Yep.
Yeah, but just about every other, or not just about every other one is really quick.
Yeah. Then even the sub area, once you defeat Spirit, you get access to 2 more. One of them is actually pretty fast. I think it's Spinning Platform's Treasure, but it's also a Nut Moon. You get a few coins as well, and then also you unlock the Moon Shards in the Fog sub area, which also has a Nut Moon and also a Shards Moon, and it's also sub area, so really valuable sub area overall. It also
Yeah.
has 2 captures, so that's actually an incredibly valuable.
Yeah, it's one of the
sub-area.
best sub areas for bingo. Just it accomplishes so many goals.
Yes, for sure. Marlin trying to show off some down throws.
He's flexing his Joy-Cons. I don't know if that's a flex though. I mean,
True.
way more people use Pro Cons, and it's preferred by just about everybody.
Oh, Briguy messing up roll cancel flower road skip and taking a death, not able to save himself, unfortunately. But going for it again.
Yep.
There we go.
Just gotta throw yourself at it sometimes.
He hasn't gotten all that many regional coins yet.
How many does he need? I forgot.
There's a 60 and a 50 goal, so
Oh, I see it.
he
Yeah, I'm
has
not
gone
very
up
good at reading
for some. And there's a whole bunch of very fast regional coins in the area below where the water is.
Yeah, there's a couple sections or a couple areas of wooded that have quite a few quick ones.
Yeah.
Like that whole starting area is pretty quick. Like
Yeah,
you said, that the
he only
area
got 2 out of 14
pond
in
is quick.
So
Yeah,
there's 12
and then there's also some quick ones in deep woods. Since I'm assuming there's some quick moons in deep woods as well. If he's going for that 28 moon goal, as long as he does the darker route, usually it's pretty quick to get some moons down there.
Yeah, darker route is very, very good for bingo. Wooded has a whole bunch of really valuable areas, which makes it one of the harder kingdoms to route, but also one of the more important ones to get good at, because it has obviously sub areas and flooded pipeway and wandering in the fog, as we mentioned. Then deep woods also encompasses a whole bunch of goals. There's purples, there's chess moons, there's a timer challenge, there's a whole bunch of ground pound moons, just a whole lot of value going to the deep woods. So knowing how to route it is really important.
And there's like 3 or 4 captures down there. So
oh yeah,
that's another big thing.
Not very relevant for this board, but
yeah,
still.
That's true. Just in bingo in general, deep woods is a really good area to go down to.
For sure. So now, expecting to see Briguy go for the regional coins around the town area.
Yeah, because he didn't get any. Did he? He might have gotten 1 set, but not enough.
He got the 2 on the tree. He did.
That's what I was thinking. He might have gotten.
Marlin going for the puzzle room in Lake.
Yeah, there is a goal on here. It's kind of a little out of the way, but it looks like he'll be going for either column 3 or row 2 for that.
Definitely. Not doing the normal, not doing the puzzle piece route, if you can call it that.
Yeah, he'll get it eventually. There you go. Oh, nope, never mind. I thought he had it, and then I realized it was backwards.
My brain does not think in this way. If I didn't know the pattern, then I just would not be able to do this ever.
See, I remember when I did it casually, I just, out of sheer luck, I got it like the fast way with the least amount of moves. But it would have taken me a long time if I hadn't done it that way.
I literally just basically kept flipping my my analog stick in random ways and just kept hoping it worked. And eventually I got it, but it took forever.
Yeah. It's one of the more interesting sub areas in Odyssey. There's nothing really else that's like it. Looks like Marlin might be looking up how to do it either in the cheat sheet or just like a guide or something. I'm not entirely sure, but he did stop there for a second.
Why'd you put thinking in my Nintendo, in my Mario game, Nintendo?
Yeah, this is a kid's game. They're not allowed to think.
Oh, Oh, there it
There he
is.
goes. Clutching up. Yeah, can we get some poggers in the chat from Marlin? Now he's finally able to head out of Lake. Head off to Wooded.
Actually, Briguy might not be going for column 2 because he has not gotten that many fast wooded moons overall, and that should be his 9th nut. Yeah, he marked off the goal, and he'll definitely get enough regionals in this area. But not marking that either.
Okay, now he's marked 50 off. But it does make it a little more interesting.
I would guess he'd get 60 for the 2 costumes.
Yeah.
And oh wow, this will put him right back out by the shop. This is very big brain routing.
Yeah.
Didn't really need those rocket flowers, but not a huge deal.
Makes it look like he's going faster. On Marlin is taking a Cascade revisit. I didn't notice that.
Put on the
Looks like he's going just to buy the costume. Did he realize what he missed in regionals?
Oh, he's not putting on the scientist outfit.
Yeah. But it's a pretty good outfit.
It's a big brain outfit.
Yeah, so now he's heading out of Wooded. Not going for, what was that, top left, bottom right, or column 2, or, yeah.
So, potentially looking at the Z, because Toad and Metro is pretty fast, and he's been getting all the Notes Moons except for Jaxie Ruins, which not going to lose too much time because you can just get the one on Seaside. Definitely look like he's going for the purchase 8 full costume sets, as he already has 3. And then he did plant 2 seeds in sand, so that could be a pretty feasible route for him. The synchronized cutscene skip, nice. So all that's coming up for Lost is really the 15 regional coins, and I guess he wouldn't go all the way up top for the shop because that's a little bit out of the way, but gotta wait to see. Marlin entering Wooded himself now, likely going for the 28 moons, considering the squares he's marked. He didn't mark Puzzle Solved Lake, but I'm assuming he will later. Probably just forgot to.
Yeah, it seems like it's never any point to get that, because that was an extra moon in Lake, and it took him a bit of time to get that too.
For sure. Looking more comfortable with where the Wooded regionals are. Making pretty quick work of these 9. Briguy finishing up the cloud fight. Now on his way to Lost. Again, Scary Kingdom, no matter the category, especially in bingo when you have a lot of stuff going through your mind, can be really easy to make a very small mistake that can blossom into a whole lot of time loss. So hopefully nothing's going to go too wrong here. Old version of Meme Tree, nice. Making it work though.
He did not get memed.
Nope.
Meme Tree can really suck.
I haven't seen that method in a while, so pretty refreshing.
Pretty old. Oh, it looks like he is going for the shop. Getting some costumes.
He's likely getting 15 regionals, so why not spend those on an outfit? Might as well.
Yeah, there's a really quick moon up there on that tree.
And if he ends with Soaring Over the Forgotten Isle, that's also a really quick moon to end on.
Yeah.
Because
So-
you can just take the slingshot right to the Odyssey.
Yeah, that's my favorite part about Lost. It's such a quick kingdom. Even when you're doing stuff with bingo, you never spend more than like a couple minutes here. Like
Yeah,
any
like-
percent is like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes.
Getting 18 moons in Lost, which is the largest moon goal for Lost, you can do that in like less than 5 minutes.
Yeah,
That's 18
crazy.
moons. In any percent, like you get 16 moons in sand and wooded. Those take like the top level 4 minutes and just 4 to 5 minutes. So pretty impressive you can get that many in Lost so quickly, especially when they're not even the faster moons, considering they're not in the any percent route. So
Yeah, and
cool
especially
stuff.
since you're having a route on the fly too, unless you just happen to have a route for 18 moons and Lost. So a lot of the time you're just kind of coming up with it just beforehand.
For sure. Oh, unfortunate. Not getting the torpedo to like break the block, unfortunately. That's not gonna work either. There we go.
Third tries the charm, I guess.
Just needs one more purple coin. Right here. And then Death Warp. Oh wait, he can't Death Warp. Nope. Is there a Lost Moon goal that I missed? I don't believe so.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe he is.
Unless it's just the total moons. But that's not in his. That wouldn't be in his route.
Yeah.
So I don't know what he's doing.
Probably didn't realize how many moons he had because he got a few extra.
Yeah.
With enjoying the view over the Forgotten Isle, and then he ended up top, so probably just slipped his mind. As I said, pretty quick kingdom and very scary since it's easy to die, but not going to lose too much time.
Yeah, it's definitely the worst kingdom to die in because of Klepto.
Yes, for sure. Resetting Klepto is a real pain. That's 4 costumes for him. Metro, he just has to get notes in the private room for the 5 music notes goal and Captain Toad. So that would probably replace bullet building if in the top level any percent rep. I'm potentially going to shop, but I'm not. Oh, he also needs to get seed moves to plant those. Forgot about that.
Yeah, so we'll probably be getting 2 just because he can get the other one in Seaside.
Yeah, Marlin really struggling with the ramp climb in wooded.
That is
Pretty
a tough one.
Yeah. Been doing it for around a minute now. Oh, he keeps accidentally barely wall sliding, and that's
Yeah,
really
and it just screws up the whole trick.
Yep.
Fortunately, though, he didn't realize he left some purples over there and managed to get them after
I'm really
failed.
I'm really not sure why he's doing this even because he's getting 28 moons in wooded most likely, so he's probably going to end up here at some point. But, no, oh, so close. He's kind of committed now.
You can't spend a minute, 2 minutes on this and then just give up.
Yeah, lost cause fallacy. Oh, there we go.
Finally managed to get it.
It looks like Briguy is going for some purple coins. And he only has 456 yellow coins, so that's enough to afford 2 costumes, and he's at 4 right now.
But there are the 2 very fast hit darts that'll put him up to 800. So
Yeah.
imagine we'll see him going for both of those.
I don't even know if he's gotten any hint hearts so far, though. So I'm sure he knows about them, but I'm not entirely certain because he said he's still playing in Japanese, and then the reason I bring up Japanese is it was formerly considered the fastest language for any percent in all that stuff. But now simplified Chinese has been taking over. So interesting to see any languages other than English for comfort, but really mostly just simplified Chinese since it's mostly regarded as the fastest for categories in general. So.
Yeah, it's really strange how after like 2 years of the game they realized, yeah, we messed something up. It's Japanese not the fastest. That happened. It feels so recent, but that did happen a couple months ago where they figured out that the language was wrong. Because Chinese was already used for nipple percent, because they knew it was faster at the start of the game, but supposedly Japanese made up time for the rest of the game. Turns out that's not true.
Of course, not a slow language, only saving 3-ish seconds, if I recall correctly. Not entirely certain, but still.
Yeah, it's not a huge difference, but it's just free time save. You might as well just change it. It doesn't cost you anything.
It looked like Marlin bounced off the fuzzies. That was funny. Like, obviously, that's not what happened. He jumped out of the water, but it looked like he just took a nice hop off the fuzzies. So now probably going to see Briguy plant the 2 seeds and then head over to the private room for Notes Moon.
Yeah, he doesn't have a ton to do here. He does also need to get Toad.
Yeah.
But Toad's pretty fast. As long as you get that checkpoint, you can just warp back up.
And that checkpoint is really, really in the way.
Yeah, so you have to try to avoid it, not get it.
If you take like a really tight line, it's possible to avoid it, but like that's basically never going to happen and always going to be slower. So here are the seeds.
So this put him at 3 and then 4 seeds once he plants this other one.
Yeah, 2 really fast seeds in Metro, both in darker side.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that other seed is definitely a good bit slower. Not only do you have to take it a further distance, but you have to try to wall jump up with it, which is just just annoying.
Honestly, there's reason for it to do it, especially if you have 5 moons. I'm pretty sure it's faster than getting both the cliff seed and the ruin seed, but kind of hard to say. It's not the most in the way seed moon.
Yeah, it's not the greatest option.
That was close. Missing 3 purple coins for an outfit. There's only 2 here. Needs 1 more. It's goo clip time though.
And he
nice,
gets
good
it.
Stuff. There's 2 more on the awning to behind him now, so perhaps going for those. Nope, going for these up here. I thought he already got those, but there we go. That'll do it. Now getting his 5th outfit. Oh, purchasing yellow coin outfits here, so that means he's probably going to get the purple coin outfit in Seaside and the one in Metro, and that'll be 8 for him. Definitely would have gotten more hint hearts and yellow coins, but Marlin getting the first frame jump strat.
Easy.
Every time.
Looks like he's almost done with the 50 regional goal as well. Just needs 1 more. That's a good question.
I can't believe. I really think he's going for the 26 moons. I don't see what route he'd be going for if he's not.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. Going up to fight Stuart now. And Briguy, I'm getting the Notes Moon.
Has he purchased a moon?
I don't think so. He didn't get one in sand. He probably got one in wooded because it's fast. But he could
Oh,
just be.
that's a
Oh
tumble right
no!
there.
But Marlin could be going for C2, C5, and row 5. But
Yeah, it just seems like um, row 2 is a pretty good option if you just purchase your moons.
yeah, for sure. Especially if you're going for an earlier finish, like in Metro. I believe
Oh
the
my
earliest.
gosh, Marlin cheating death again. He bonks on that platform and then just falls down and survives.
Yeah, I'm somewhat curious about the strats that Briguy's been implementing because he's planted 4 seed moons so far, but he hasn't once manipulated the clock to make them grow quickly, and he also has been avoiding the hint hearts, even the ones that are right in his way, and Lost Kingdom and Cloud has a really fast one as well, as I mentioned. And if he skips this one right here, I'm interested to see if he's avoiding them or yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that add up together. All the playing in Japanese and then the 1.0 stuff that, or at least I guess DSTA wasn't, but we didn't know about it back then. So
Yeah.
it all kind of comes together. I don't know. I don't really know much about Brigas. I don't know if he's kind of like an older player who's come back to the game or something like that. But
That definitely fits his description. He
yeah,
was
it makes sense.
one of the top bingo players a while ago, and this is the first bingo tournament in a while. So potentially just hasn't been keeping up with the game's updates or something.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
I hate bonking there because it feels so dumb.
Yeah, it
why,
feels like you just shouldn't.
the people. It doesn't feel like it's your fault because the people just push you into the
Yeah,
side.
they are out to get you.
Yeah. But now Marlin getting some outfits. Only getting one. He can afford a second one, right? No, he can't. He needs
Yeah,
45.
yeah. So it looks like he's heading for Torque Drift and gonna get peace. Probably with a couple other moons that are over here.
He doesn't need to get piece for 28. No, that move's not there. That's post piece. No,
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
that's not even post piece. I think it's Moonrock.
Yeah, it's definitely not available now.
Yeah. But see, now he's making his way back up to the ramp that he's lost a lot of time on. So
He
probably
did
could
it
have
for
just got
pride.
later, but unfortunately not thinking of that and has to go back up here anyway. Will he fight Torque Drift? He doesn't need to, but he could.
Yeah, he gets 4 moons from Story if he did want to do that, and that would cover him. I said he needs 28. This is 22, so he would need 2 other moons if he wanted to complete the story.
Indeed. But Briguy exiting Metro and has to choose Seaside. Be very
Yeah,
sure of this. We did
yeah,
see a
very
little
difficult part of the run.
accidentally choose Snow, unfortunately. So hopefully not going to see that again. But
There he goes, switching over to Seaside. So it looking like he's getting pretty close to finishing. He needs, is it 2 more costumes he needs, or does
just one.
he need one?
He
One more. So he need one more. Probably get that with the regional coins he needs.
yeah, the regional.
He needs to plant one more seed.
I'm guessing the routing he'll choose will be to go over to Rumble Room, then do a little jump up, get some purple coins, then head over to the canyon. Potentially, because that would put him over at the purple coin shop on Dory. So might work out pretty well. And then later on, he can come back, get the Notes Moon, and plant the Inlet Seed.
It It's interesting seeing somebody go for so many goals in Seaside. Usually, if people finish in Seaside, you're just getting one or two things, but he's finishing 5 different goals all in Seaside.
Yeah, but looks like he's heading over to plant the seed now. Then probably going to go for the Notes Moon. Oh, bingo card spoilers. Oops.
Yeah, there's a bit of a delay on the stream.
Not a big deal, though.
Yeah,
There's
we already
the
know
fifth.
what's about to happen.
Yeah. So there is the 5th seed. And here is the 5th Notes Moon.
So that puts him
Didn't
at
get
just 3 more goals.
There's several purple coins around here. Okay, he's going back for them now. But he just blew past 3, but there's 3 under Dory here, and then 3 around the seed area. And then, are there 4 or 3 up here?
There's 4 up here. It's 2 sets of 4, or 2 sets of 2. I mean, or not. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm saying.
It feels like it should be like the red ones.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It feels like it should.
Mhm.
But I guess they got to get 100 somehow. You can't have 101. It'd just be annoying.
I think there's a single set of 4 in the very middle of the kingdom, and then everything other than that's 3, which adds up because the 32 sets of 3 gets you to 96, and then 1 set of 4, that's 100. So adds up nicely.
So this will be. So he's at a 1 Grandpa Moon. So he'll be at 2. Where is he? Oh yeah. So he'll be getting the last 2 moons in any percent before late clip, or not late clip, fish clip, and then going over to Dory, getting that last costume he needs with his regional coins.
Probably doing that now. And there is the 8th costume. Now just has 2 more ground pound moons, likely the ones that you just mentioned and what the waves left behind to finish up, and then the regional coins in that area, and then we're done.
It's looking like it could be a sub 55. It's not a bad run. Looks like Marlin's looking around for his last moon he needs in Wooded.
Fire in the cave. I mean, it's not the best option, but oh no, the checkpoints deactivate.
Yeah, I'll find something eventually. Has he done the Goomba Love?
He's got that one.
Has he? Okay.
Love in the Forest Ruins or something?
Yeah. I don't know. Has he done the Story Moon?
No, he's not.
That's okay. So he just needs. He could get that and just be done.
1 moon and 3 regionals left for Briguy, and then we're done. There is the last ground pound moon.
Here's his last set of purples. Right here.
There it is.
53-32. Not a bad run.
Not at all. Marlin in Wooded Kingdom still. Going into the sub area for his last moon.
I think we can hear the stream through your mics. You might want to like turn it down a bit. The audio just layered once you switch over to Marlin.
My bad. That better? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
So Marlin has to plant the 5 seeds, and then I'm not entirely sure what his final line is, but it doesn't seem as though he's been purchasing enough moons for this. We'll have to see.
Yeah, might be some revisits there if you to get that 5 moons.
I'm now entering Cloud Kingdom for the battle fight. Briguy should have gotten the invite from
Yeah, he did this Discord server. Just had to join the PC kit.
hopefully going to be
Welcome, Briguy. Congrats on your win. What did you think of this board?
I'm pretty happy with the route overall. Like, I think Seaside, so I ended up getting extra moves, which is nice, but it was just a lot of regional. I think I feel like, now that I'm looking at it again, there might be a second town similar to what Road to I don't know, I'm thinking there's a Metro night, or maybe at least Metro day finish that could be better or as good.
Yeah, I was considering the 90 Moons Day Metro finish, row 4, column 4, and then top left, bottom right, because you get the extra moons in Wooded, which makes the 90 Moons more feasible. But, I don't know, you're
pretty
pretty
neat.
good.
Yeah, I think I was pretty happy with it. Like, I tend to see if there's like multiple Seaside goals, that can usually pair well nicely because they tend to just be like the one slow thing in a row. But if you're going there anyway, they like match up. So it made Captain Toad Metro and like this all the Seaside stuff pretty free.
If you're going to Seaside, then row 1 was pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think I played all right. I think I routed all right.
One thing I was a little bit curious about is it seemed like you were avoiding the yellow coin costumes a little bit, not going for the hin art, the Luigi hin art and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know where the Luigi hin arts are. I should maybe learn that before the top cut. But yeah, no, this like so I played bingo like right when it was first starting. And then sort of stopped playing Odyssey around when all the hin art stuff was coming out. So I'm used to the boards without all that, and yeah, I got some hin arts to learn.
That's kind of what I was figuring, because I know you were a really good bingo player. I used to watch the tournaments a whole lot, and just, your faces were always really fun to watch. So
well, thank
I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, it's super fun to get a chance to play more bingo. Just out of curiosity, which ones would have been fast? Which hin arts? Like, you don't have to describe exactly where they are, but which kingdoms have ones that were sort of on the way?
Sand has a really fast one, and when you're getting 45 in Cascade, there's a really, really fast one along that route as well. Same with APC Cascade. And then Metro has 2 really good ones. Same with Cloud and Lost. But you generally want to pick and choose out of those which ones you end up getting.
Sand, Metro.
Sand, Cascade, Lost, Cloud, Metro.
I will definitely check those out. I couldn't find them on the cheat sheet, but I'll look around. I'm sure there's resources.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the main reason I didn't go for a lot of gold coin costumes. I think it definitely would have been faster to skip the Lost and Metro purple purchases. Maybe even the Lake one. Well, I don't know how many coins that would have gotten me up to. I think the wooded ones make sense to do with purples and probably the Lake. The rest.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree with the getting the 10 extra coins in wooded. That was really smart.
Yeah, because the 60 is not so bad, like compared to 50. There's just wooded. There are regionals everywhere in that game.
Wooded, they're all like clustered in certain areas, so it's pretty nice to just get them. Sand, it's like,
Exactly. It's like the first 30 in sand are good, but then after that, it's
Which
go
sub area?
out of your
I mean, considering you didn't get any of the hint arts, you did pretty good routing your yellow coins. You know, because you did still buy a couple costumes.
Yeah, that was sort of just like I like went to Sphinx intentionally, knowing I wanted yellow coins, and then everything else was sort of on the way. I think I was close enough to the lake coin stack, but I probably should have grabbed those 100 as well. But I think knowing the hint arts is really what would have sped this up by another minute or two, probably.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, Marlin looks like just has to. Is he going to Seaside? He could be going for bottom left, top right. Yeah. So potentially heading that way. Oh no! Oh wait, no, he didn't get the 30 in length. I'm not entirely sure what his last line is. Oh, there's a Luigi in our the one in Lost I was talking about. He didn't actually get any coins from it because he warped instantly afterwards, but that area it is.
Did he realize that? Probably not.
Okay, well, thank you both for commentating. I think I'm going to take off.
Go ahead.
I'm excited for more bingo in the rest of the tourney.
Yeah, was this your last match? Or?
This was my last match of the group stage. I'm 2-1, and I think Dangers is the other one qualifying out of our group.
So are you moving on to bracket?
I believe so, yeah. I'll be second seed out of this group. So probably going to be a really tough opponent, but I'll give it my best, and yeah, it's been a fun run so far.
Definitely, congrats, and yeah, we'll see you in bracket.
Good luck on your next match.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
And we'll just watch as Marlin finishes up. He does have quite a few extra goals to go for still. Apparently he has got 5 moons. I don't remember him buying moons, but that could just because I wasn't paying attention closely enough.
Yeah, same here. You could have definitely gotten some in Cascade, and I just failed to realize when he did the revisit. Same with Lake. He ended in the shop in Sand, so we probably got one there. And then Cascade, Sand, Lake, Wooded, Lost, that's 5. So
yeah,
we probably just missed it. And hopefully we just forgot to mark 30 regional coins Lake. Otherwise, I have no clue what his last line is.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's it. I guess we can check the VOD. We can do that.
Heading into Night Metro. He has been going for outfits, so he potentially could be going for plant 5 seats total and then top left bottom right. Because he has, there's regionals and he's been getting outfits.
Oh, yeah, he got 15 in Lake, but that was just for the costume.
Just has the 25 regionals in Metro, Captain Toad. That's it for him. Oh wait, let's see. Wait, over to City Hall.
He has a better time with regionals than some of the other kingdoms. He's had to get. He's definitely struggled a bit in some other places. But 25 in Metro isn't bad. As long as you're kind of like just looking out across the kingdom, there's some everywhere.
The thing about purples is you kind of have to know where they are, just because there's so many buildings everywhere. It can be hard to see them. So it's a little bit daunting to learn them at first, but they're really fast. And they're pretty much everywhere. There's not too, there are some in sub areas, but there's plenty outside.
Yeah.
There's actually 27 for Night Metro, so theoretically he could do the goal completely this year, but that's not really fast. Because he has to go get Captain Toad.
Yeah.
don't die. Oh, that was so scary. Dude. Kill the enemies, please. Okay, good.
That was a scary place.
City Hall is scary. Lots of things that can go wrong.
Just trying to down throw to get that last purple point. He's just there. You go. Cappy was not cooperating like he so often does.
Then they had Cappies. That was a good one.
Yeah, people brought them out. Kind of a downer.
Those value dives. Doesn't home in on purple coins. Makes you do accidental rainbow screens. Just all of it. Alright. Definitely good. Make sure you guys follow the line. You guys see my line. You drop my follow.
Well, somebody posted the link for the commentators in the... I don't know who would have done that.
Working on Mega Wiggle right now. Hopefully not missing any cycles here.
It's probably one of the most annoying boss fights in the games. Wiggler, so much RNG with it. And aiming in this game sucks with the motion controls.
I just don't use motion controls. I couldn't figure out how to use them casually, and then even as I tried, when I picked up any percent, I just could not figure out how to make it work. So it was a really good pattern. So he could not use like them, but he blew up the board pretty quickly. Come on, shoot the last one. No, it was so close. He went for the fast spot where you destroyed the yellow fireballs, I guess, and then essentially the Wiggler will stop moving when all of those fireballs are going on. So if you destroy all of them, it's not moving quicker. You can a little bit faster, you can start aiming on the stationary ones a little bit sooner, but it's also easier to get through time.
Yeah, that's something I didn't learn until recently. I've been following this game for a year and a half. You know, it's cool how you can keep learning so many things about a game. Watching it for so long.
That'll do it, cleaning up the third cycle of it. A few more regional coins to finish off his costumes after cleaning in 2 sleeves and then get taken. That'll do it. Honestly, Marlin's route was not that. I actually like it.
Yeah, it's pretty good route. It's just the execution wasn't all there.
Yeah, unfortunate mistakes.
Any Metro finish is, or most Metro finish is pretty good. Like,
I was kind of stuck on secondary moves, and those were definitely not the best idea.
yeah, definitely. Neither one of them went for it, so I noticed that as well. It looks like he only needs 13 more regionals, and then he's got to buy his costume.
That could be, research. I can't do that right now.
There'd be 4 sets of 3, and then just any other set.
You could also do this in 4. Oh, insta crate break. Nice.
Looks like he has a much better idea of where a lot of these regionals are in Metro compared to some of the other kingdoms he's been to.
There's quite a lot around here, so.
Yeah, you don't need to go far to get many. There's a lot right next to
the Emperors. That's good.
I just need one more set. There you go.
I'm not going to shop yet for some reason. Oh, probably needs the heat over here. It's a little more tail lights. Here it is. That'll give enough points for one yellow coin outfit, and then enough purples for the builder hat.
But you not did 2 seasons, I'm saying.
He got 2 seasons. He needs a 3rd.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking it was... Never mind, I just can't, I can't do math. Yeah, I'm just here to commentate, not do math.
Doesn't know where the last seat is. I'll on the taxi. Wrong building, unfortunately. Please don't despawn. That would be awful.
Oh. Yeah, it looks like he's fine.
Yeah, over by slots, so it just has to go back over the hint art, right, up top. Oh! Landing on the question block, nice.
He doesn't know the wall jump strat. The seed. It is kind of weird that you can wall jump with the seed. So
yeah, that doesn't make sense. Like from just looking at Mario do it, it just doesnn't seem like he should be able to.
He has managed to get it up in a much different way. It works, so there's nothing against that.
So hopefully he gets it soon, otherwise it's going to despawn. Oh,
Okay.
There we go.
It started to blink. I was
really
scared.
close.
Okay, he's got it this time. He didn't manage to throw it off the edge or something. That'd be quite a bit of time. So I'm guessing he's going to end it shop. It looks like he's going towards Toad right now.
So there's Toad, and now just has to buy the costume sets, and that'll be it. Not warping the checkpoint, making his way back over the old-fashioned way.
Gotta left the part as well, just to make sure he didn't die on the way there.
You know the new donkers. Vicious.
Where is he going? He's in slots now.
Oh, this is huge time. Oh, so this is 40 each time. Wow, I just
like
this guy.
yeah, it seems like the hint art would be faster, but
It probably
one of the checkpoints there.
This works too.
It does work. You're not wrong.
This is 400. Hopefully that's all he needs.
Okay, yeah, he's leaving.
There we go.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. Somebody grinding coins and
That's a new one. That's
slot.
It works. It does work. I did not.
That is true. It's a very viable way to get coins.
And there we go. 2 more outfits to go, and then 1 purple coin. That'll do it. Marlin. There's the yellow coins.
I guess he's checking to make sure he's got enough costume sets. Just right here at the end.
See, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I couldn't count all of them. But looks like you verified there were 8. So
Yeah, so
GG's to
that's all that
Marlin.
matters. GG Marlin and Briguy, the good match.
So we'll see if he will be joining us for an interview.
You mark him as done.
Yep.
Cool.
He is in the setup area. Hopefully going to be joining us shortly. There we go.
Welcome, Marlin.
Oh, hello?
Hello. GG on your match.
Yeah. Wooded was painful.
Yeah, it looked like you
Wooded
struggled
was
a bit.
very...
Yeah, Wooded has a lot of hard objectives, and it's just everything in kind of compact areas, so it's kind of hard to figure out when to do everything. So definitely not the easiest thing.
Yeah. The ramp, oh my gosh.
No, yeah.
Pulled through, you managed to prove you could do it.
Yeah, like, Wooded took me like 25 minutes or something, so it was like... And plus the ramp was, oh my gosh. I kept getting dropped inputs and Joy-Con drift on the ramp.
Yeah, it kind of worked like that.
Yeah, that ramp is really annoying.
But you made it. You made it.
Yeah.
Is that your last match, or do you have one more?
I've got a match against Flurfies or so.
All right, nice. Stay tuned for that one.
No, I think it's safe to say
When did you decide?
I actually, for the route, yeah, I basically saw that there was a route that skipped all of the sub-area goals and the 9 and the like total goals, and also didn't go to Snow or Seaside. So I basically just went.
All right, yeah, pretty good. I mean, I really like your route. There's a lot of synergy with the shop moons and the regional coins. The 2 moons from Wooded and crates are obviously really fast, and then 9 moons from Nuts, 8 moons from Wooded. It's really good.
Yeah, the only thing that I thought was because I actually did like 8 all purple coins up through Metro yesterday just to get familiarized with some of the purple coins because that's where I struggled with the past. I think it definitely helped on like Wooded, so even though Wooded was a hot mess.
Well, nice. Well done. I was kind of concerned exiting Cascade, but it looks like you found the last few regionals you needed there.
Yeah, like I just could not figure out where they were.
I feel that trouble. I spent like some of my bingos. I'd spend like 5 minutes looking for the last 3 in all purple coins lake or something. So.
Yeah, and I really did not want to go into that sub area in Cascade because that takes like a couple minutes. So I'm like, no, I want to avoid that as much as possible.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think that'll do it for today. Do you have any final thoughts before we end off?
No.
All right, sounds good. Bob, how about you?
I think we're ready to end off.
All right, well, thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to stay tuned for more of the tournaments going on Speed Gaming. Be sure to hit us up with the follows, make sure you follow the runners, and stay tuned for more Super Mario Odyssey action. We will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.